Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Tuesday, September 5th, 2021. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it is 87 degrees Fahrenheit. It's warm. Humidity's at 63%. Air breathability is probably around a 7. I don't want to be out there more than 5 or 10 minutes. 30 degrees Celsius. So, I don't know, maybe you can see. I am back in Sherry. Headed out to get the little G-Brats. Kind of messed up yesterday. This whole thing where I've got 2 different pickup times at the same school, depending on the day of the week, it just kind of messed me up yesterday. I thought I was getting all 3 kids, so I was supposed to get there at like 3:15. I was only supposed to get to 2, so I should have been there at like 2:15, 2:20. But it's not a major big deal. The little guys just sit a little longer. I mean, I picked them up before I wasn't late. Like there were still cars in line picking up their kids. So I wasn't late that way. It was just later than what I've been doing. And I'm kind of thinking that I'm just going to go ahead and do the later pickup every day. And that's kind of what I'm doing today. I'm actually a little bit earlier than I would be on a normal late pickup day. But we'll see see how it looks when I get out to the school. And I may just go ahead and modify it all together, just do it all at that one time. It's just, it gets so confusing. You have to keep changing their, like, you know, I sleep. I have a weird sleep schedule. I know this. I'm a night owl. So I don't go to bed until 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Between 4 and 5 usually. But and then I need to adjust the alarm clocks back and forth and whatever. So I get up at 1 o'clock if I want to be out of the house by 2 and pick the kids up at the early time. Or I can sleep until 2 o'clock and be out of the house by 3 and pick them up at the later time. So last night I went in and reset the alarms, but I only changed the time. I didn't change the day. So they didn't go off. Neither one of the alarms went off. I didn't oversleep. I got up a little bit after 1 o'clock and looked at the clock and went, oh, dang it. So, anyway, piddled and paddled and this and that. I don't even know what time it is right now. Let's see. 10:03. So, I'm a little earlier than I would normally leave for this time, but I was just like kind of walking around the house going, you don't want to start a project. You don't really want to overdrive off. No, now it's off. Okay. You don't want to start a project. You don't want to get involved in a video or a show of some sort. So, nice thing about the van, I'm not really worried about this thing overheating today. It might, but yeah, I'm not really too concerned about it. The angle of the windshield is different, so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't shut down and corrupt the whole video. But, so I've been doing some figuring. I probably should have done this earlier. Oh, excuse me. I bought those new battery packs. They're 200,000 milliamp hours. That comes out to something like 72 watt hours, something like that. I forget, 260 amp hours. Anyway, I just built that battery box thing, and just crunching numbers, I was like, these little battery packs will last longer than those 12 volt mobility scooter batteries. I think I paid $14 for that battery pack. $15, something like that, for the power pack. I got $70 involved in the battery box. Plus, I had to build it. So, other than the battery box having the 12 volt ports, and me being able to wire the inverter into it, which I never really use an inverter when I'm out. Yeah, these battery packs, battery banks, whatever. I mean, I've been carrying that for a while, and I've known, like, you know, when I go out on my weekends or whatever, on my trips, I use the power banks to run my USB fans and USB lights and all that stuff, and they work all night, sometimes the entire weekend. And I hadn't really given a whole lot of thought to it until I started crunching numbers the other night, and I know that, like, I'm not the greatest with numbers. That's why I go to Google. But from what I can figure out, those little power banks hold a lot of juice. So, I don't know. I mean, I've got a regular 120 amp hour 12 volt battery sitting on the floor over here in the van. It's my house battery. I've got a few things in the back that run off of that, but only a couple. Like a one light that's back there runs off of the 12 volt. It's bright. And then I've got one of the 12 volt fans that I can add back there if I want to. I don't usually need it. So, but I've got the power if I want to use it. Anyway, where was I going with that? I don't know. Yo, I do not need a police officer on my tail, thank you. What are you doing back there? I'm not doing anything. Alright, bye-bye. Man. I got a mosquito in here. The truck seems to be running a whole lot nicer. I mean, my son pulled out all the spark plugs, had to drill the holes and glue in some inserts, but it's got all new plugs. All the fuel injectors were cleaned. The air intake system was cleaned. So it's running nice and smooth. We'll see if I get any better gas mileage out of her. Even a half a gallon would be nice. Or whatever. If I could get 15 miles per gallon instead of 14. Especially if prices the way they are today. Oh man. Come on, people. Sorry, I'm concentrating on traffic and I don't really talk. You really have to pay attention to other people. They do crazy stuff sometimes. Oh, you can see their sign. Price on gas. Anyhow, I need to take Sherry to a car wash. I don't think she'll fit in most, but let's see, how's this line looking up here? It's still pretty long. I'm not going to go sit in that. We'll pull over here and wait for that line to get a little bit shorter. That'll give me time to go ahead and get this published. Get it posted. Let me know what you think, folks. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. Wait, promise tomorrow, people. Wait, promise our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. It's launchy, y'all. Bye-bye. A guy out here looks like he's picking up golf balls. Okay. Nice way to take a walk, right?